Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Wednesday, November 20th, 2024. I'm Donis Wilkinson-Keynes. Collaborative governance for blue transformation and sustainable investment in fisheries. That is the theme under which World Fisheries Day is being celebrated. As Nevis joins the observance, Minister of Fisheries, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, says this theme encapsulates the urgent need for cooperation between governments, communities, the private sector, and international bodies to achieve a sustainable and equitable future for our oceans and the fisheries that depend on them.
On Nevis, we have already seen the positive impact of collaborative governance in action. Through community-led initiatives and partnerships with local fishers, environmental organizations, and government agencies, we have made strides in preserving our marine biodiversity and improving sustainable fisheries practices, led, of course, by our Department of Marine Resources. For instance, we have worked to establish marine protected areas, provide training for our fishers in low-impact techniques such as biodegradable traps and installation of artificial reefs.
The Fisheries Minister noted that there is much more to be done.
Through collaborative governance, we can create the framework for sustainable fisheries management, foster greater cooperation, and build trust among all stakeholders. And through sustainable investment, we can ensure that the fisheries sector is resilient, thriving, and able to support the generations that follow. The Nevis Island Administration stands firmly committed to these principles. We will continue to work alongside our fishers, our communities, and our partners to foster collaboration, drive sustainable investments, and protect our precious marine resources.
The Department of Marine Resources observance of Fisheries Day include school visits and open day at the Nevis Fishermen's Marketing and Supply Cooperative on Tuesday, November 19th, Community Outreach Day on Thursday, November 21st, when the department's staff will visit retired fishermen, and a fish festival at the waterfront in Charlestown on Friday, November 22nd, which is also Wear Blue Day.
I want to express my deepest gratitude to the small-scale fishers of Nevis and all the stakeholders working to promote sustainability in the fisheries sector. Your hard work, dedication, and resilience are a testament to the power of community-driven solutions. Please join us this week as we undertake a number of activities to celebrate our fishers as well as our various stakeholders.
World Fisheries Day is celebrated annually on November 21st. The Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, IICA, in collaboration with the Department of Agriculture, hosted a tabletop simulation exercise focusing on an invasive species, the citrus canker. Deputy Director in the Department of Agriculture in St. Kitts is Alonzo Sean Clark.
Citrus canker is a relentless adversary. It threatens the health of our trees, disrupts trade, and compromises the very fabric of our agricultural economy. While we cannot always predict the timing or scale of such challenges, we can and we must prepare. Our ability to respond effectively and recover quickly hinges on proactive planning, seamless communication, and collaboration across all sectors. This simulation provides us with an invaluable opportunity to stress test our existing plans, identify gaps, and refine our strategies. It is not just an academic exercise, it's a chance to build resilience and ensure that when the real test comes, we are prepared.
Director of the Department of Agriculture on Nevis, Randy Elliott, spoke to the necessary steps the department has taken to control the disease.
The canker itself is one that can reap havoc across the Federation as it relates to the citrus industry. It can one that could cause the loss of profits, affect livelihoods to our farmers. Currently, if you were to look there through our plant propagation units, you realize that there are no citrus seedlings available at the propagation units. And this would have been to the effect of the identification of the presence of citrus canker here on the island of Nevis. We would have done our part as it relates to uprooting, destroying, and monitoring the remaining crops. As such, it's affecting us significantly. As we continue to partner with our importers, we are hoping that you have an appreciation of this disease and the effects that this disease can cause here within the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. To our colleagues from Customs is to have a watchful eye, to work closely with our plant quarantine unit to ensure we continue to protect our borders here. To our farmers, this training is just not a training, but it's for you also to assist us in the management of this disease.
The consultant for the exercise was Agricultural Health, Food, Safety and Quality Specialist for IICA, Janet Lawrence. Also present was Technical Specialist for IICA, Sharon Jones. The simulation exercise was geared towards farmers, the St. Kitts Nevis Customs and Excise Department, Ramsey Supermarket and the Plant Quarantine in the Department of Agriculture, who were present at the Jessups Community Center on November 19, 2024. Still to come,
we are honoring fathers, brothers, friends, mentors, and colleagues.
We'll give the details after this break.
Come out in your numbers to NEPAC on Sunday, the 24th of November at 6 p.m. sharp. We're asking persons who are going to come to watch the quiz to come at least 45 minutes beforehand so we can get everybody settled in and we can start on time. 6 o'clock sharp.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited as well.
And I can tell you, everybody is raring up for this competition.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see it.
I can't wait either. And of course, Chef Mike will be our head judge for the cooking competition on Saturday.
I can't wait.
So, make it a date, the 23rd and the
24th
of November 2024. Please come out and support the SKNU second edition of the Cooking to Reduce NCDs and Hobbies Competition 2024.
Welcome back. The following is a notice from the Ministry of Finance in the Nevis Island Administration. The Ministry of Finance will be closed to the public on Thursday, November 21st at 12 noon. Regular office operations will resume on Friday, November 22nd at 8 a.m. The Ministry of Finance regrets any inconvenience which this closure may cause. International Men's Day on Tuesday, November 19th was a celebration of positive male role models. In her address to mark the occasion, Minister of Gender Affairs, the Honorable Jan Elizabeth, called for a commitment to uplift men and boys.
When we talk about positive male role models, we are honoring fathers, brothers, friends, mentors, and colleagues who model healthy behaviors, build strong relationships, and exemplify values that uplift others. These men teach us, guide us, and empower us to be the best versions of ourselves. Through the Department of Gender Affairs Boys Mentorship Program, they provide the support our young boys need to become model citizens with men such as these.
The Gender Affairs Minister noted that positive male role models provide a guiding light and promote authenticity and self-acceptance.
We often see examples of role models in prominent fields, athletes, public figures, and leaders. However, we must also recognize and celebrate everyday role models. The teacher who dedicates extra time to support his students, the father who works tirelessly to provide for his family, or the mentor who guides a young person through life's trials and triumphs. These men may not receive public recognition, but their impact is profound. They are the backbone of our societies, and their actions ripple outward, strengthening families, communities, and ultimately the world. To all the positive male role models, whether celebrated or unsung, thank you. You are appreciated and you are making a difference.
Minister of Gender Affairs, the Honorable Janelle Nisbet. The Nevis Island Administration's Ministry of Health invites eligible persons to apply for the post of psychiatrist. The ministry is searching for a qualified and experienced individual to fill the position of psychiatrist at the Behavioral Health and Wellness Center. The individual will be responsible for the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of mental, emotional, and behavioral disorders, as well as assess the mental and physical aspects of psychological conditions. Job requirements include a medical degree from an accredited medical school and the completion of an approved psychiatric residency with 3 to 5 years of work experience, a valid board certification in psychiatry, and a medical license issued by the St. Kitts and Nevis Medical Board. Applicants should forward their letters of interest, curriculum vitae, certificates of qualifications, and a completed employment application form to Shalisa Martin Clark, Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health, Nevis Island Administration, Administration Building, Charlestown, or send their applications via email to shalisa.martin@niagovkn.com and min.health@niagovkn.com. The application deadline is November 29th, 2024. For more information, call 869-469-5521, extension 6491 or 6492. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes.